Hey girl, hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? How's it going? I love you, mean it. I gotta make some coffee, y'all. No joke. Surprise, surprise, right? Got to make some coffee. Let's turn you around. I got to clean up still, too. I'm making salmon in the air fryer tonight. Salmon in the air fryer tonight. Hold on, let me do this. Hey, girl, hey! All right, let's turn you like this. My eye is compliments of Huxley James. He likes to be tossed up in the air. And so I tossed him up in the air. And he came back down and I caught him. And I tossed him in the air again. And he came back down and I caught him. And then when I tossed him in the air the third time, I caught him. And I was holding, then I just kind of like brought him back down. I was holding him against me right here. And he was like, ah, whop. And headbutted me. And he hit me right on the brow bone. Hello, black eye. That happened on Friday. And so this is what it looks like today. Girl, it hurts. That whole side is hurting. Like, it is sore. To the touch, it's sore. So, I'm having to sleep on my right side and stuff. It's a mess, girl. But, welcome to having youngins. No, he did not cry a lick. Didn't hurt him none. Hey, girl, hey! Now, did I cry? Lord, yes. Boy, did I cry. I believe I bruise very, very easily anyways. Like, girl, there's bruises everywhere on my body. I bruise very easily. I can bump into the corner of something and bruise. I was coming up this stairwell. About 3 o'clock in the morning, half sleep, trying to go to the bathroom, and there's this gate, and it's got a little clicker thingy right here, and there is the little thing that it clicks into sticks out from the door frame about that much, and it's got a lip on it. It's plastic, but it is hard plastic. I caught my hip right here, my whole butt cheek had a big old bruise like this. That was this color for weeks. Horrible. I think it's because I take an aspirin on a daily. So it's basically like having blood thinner in your body. So my doctor said that he wants to run my numbers and make sure that my numbers are not off. Just be on the safe side. But I've always bruised really, really easily. I saw that message. I'm going to take that and see. I mean, I'm going to get that and try it. Rachel Underwood, congratulations, love, on the nuptials. Oh, Amanda, I'm glad you got your cookbook. Miss Lizzie, I know you feeling better, baby. I'm making some coffee. I really got the sweep in here too. I ain't cleaned nothing up tonight. I literally put the kids down and started live. Like, that's where we're at tonight. Oh. Rue's playing with the diaper bag.
Thanks for everything from Brandy. P.S. If each of your children
our neighbors next door, they started setting up and moving in. They had bukus of extra towels. He said they're practically brand new if they've been used once or twice, but they're all clean and in good, good usable use. Can you use them? Because we got a whole new set of new towels. I said, pass them along. Thank you so much. Because there's some of my towels that was starting to get ratty. So I got some to replace the ratty ones, and I actually took the ratty ones out of the folding pile this time And I set them aside for Daddy to use as shop rags. What's up? Oh, yes, we've got lots of good neighbors right here. Okay, so if you missed the story on the eye, Huxley likes to be thrown in the air and caught. All right, y'all got to remember, he is now 56 pounds, or when I weighed him 2 weeks ago, he was 56 pounds. He's a big boy, and he's tall. Well, I was throwing him up. I'm only 5'5". I'm throwing him up and playing with him. Third time I did it, I just like kind of caught him, and we were sitting, I kind of holding him right here. Well, he reared back and went like this, and when he did, it hit right on the corner of the brow bone, right there, and that thing is sore, and this is the result of this. This happened Friday. This is where I'm at. Hello! But I do bruise very easy, so there is that. Hey girl, hey! Look, one of my Fami's family messaged me and said, are you sure that's what really happened? I said, girl, if you're insinuating that Daddy's been hitting on me, girl, bye. I've already survived that twice. It won't happen again. He'd be beat down and sent on his way. Quickly. Not only by me, but everybody else in this neighborhood. Daddy and I have been together for 13 years. We've been married 11. Hey girl, hey! Tina girl, that's the nature of people, baby. How is Huxley's head? Absolutely fine. He didn't even cry. I cried. It hurt. He didn't cry. He giggled and went on about his business. I put him down. And it was one of those moments, too, where you almost forget it's a kid that did it because you hurt so bad. Like, I was there. I was like, oh my God, and just had to walk away. That was all I could do because it hurt, and then I went in there and cried. I was literally standing right here because this is my clear path. Oh. Mess, girl. Hey, girl, hey! Let me get my creamer. All right, look. Let me get my creamer. All right, look. I don't know that Uncle Joe is actually coming live tonight with us. And moderating or not. He and Uncle Nate have had a really rough day. So, you know Fami's family. All of us here, we're Fami's family. We pray together, so we're always praying. We need to keep them in our prayers. Ariel, their English bulldog, they had to put her down today. Her health has gotten really bad. She was facing more issues and had been on tons of medication and got really, really sick over the weekend. They had to rush her to the emergency vet. Lots more medication to try to get her through. Tests and MRIs and stuff run on her. And the outcome today was it was in the best case that they, let her go on and cross the Rainbow Bridge now. They're hurting. That's their baby. They've had her for a long time. And they rescued her from a puppy mill. She was a mill dog. She actually was one of the mamas that they bred constantly. So they rescued her and gave her a much better life to live out. So It's heartbreaking, and they are just, Uncle Joe especially, that was like his baby girl. He's been beside himself. So y'all keep the Gunkles in your prayers. They need it, all right? I love you, Minette. Thanks for being here. All right, let's go get some cream. Well, hold up, because I got to sweep that up real quick before I get started. Let me get my creamer. Hold up. So, there was a recall on the creamer. So, I dumped out the actual spoiled container of it and just rinsed it, and I'm going to take it with me to the store and be like, there was a recall on this and mine was spoiled. I need to get another one. That's how I'm going to handle that. And I'm going to take them peanut butter bars back with me too. Alright, let me sweep this up. Hold on. Y'all, let me show you the easiest way to empty the tray on the high chair and get it all cleaned up. Just do like that. We ain't gonna eat them crumbs, no way. Done. Make life easy, baby. I'm trying to break the high chair usage and use the dining table more with both of them. Rue's really good about sitting at the dining table. Huxley, because of his autism, it's a little bit different. Changing his habits of the way he does things is hard for him. He has a habit. He doesn't like change. Just doesn't do good with change. So, and girl, yes. Look, I was in a fight. The other guy looks worse. I'm just picking. I was not. My 4-year-old headbutted me right on the eye bone. Hello. Welcome to day. It happened Friday, so this is day 3. Girl, when I bruise, baby. Gunkle Joe, we just said prayers for you. And Gunkle Nene, I explained the situation. I told him we didn't know if we would see y'all tonight. So, prayers is already going up. Love you, mean it. Had I had my glasses on, he probably would have broke my lens. And I'd have been in a lot worse trouble. It liable to have punctured my eye or something. So, the thing is, though, if I can mimic it on the other side, girl. Renee, it's a mess. And let me tell you, so I'm ADHD and OCD. I don't take very well to change myself. I have a pattern and a routine, and I like to stick to my routine. And when it gets knocked off kilter, it throws me for a loop, and sometimes it'll take me a day or two to adjust. Now, I don't like throw fits and tantrums because I know how to figure my way through this because I'm an adult. He does not, and he's nonverbal, so that makes things worse. We know he's autistic, but we don't know where he falls on the spectrum. His evaluation is on Wednesday. So we'll know more once the evaluation gets done and we get all the results back. So it's a process. You know what I mean? Taylor Grace, I'm so glad. Love you, mean it. I'm so glad you got it. Big Mama, I don't know why they headbutt. With Huxley, he does lots of just kind of random, and he's just wild. So, you just never know. He's also, I have to remember, and this is hard for me, girl, another one of those growing phases that I'm having to adjust to. I have to remember that, number one, They are growing and getting bigger, okay? Since they are growing and getting bigger, and I'm only 5'5" now, okay? And Huxley already stands here on me at 4 years old. He's going to tower over me by the time he's in middle school, most likely, okay? That being said, Rue's a little bit smaller in build, but even she's getting heavier. And my frame is not built to carry them and do a lot of that lifting and throwing with them that I have done with them over the past few years as they've been smaller. They're getting too big for it. I have to remember, too, that I have degenerative disc disease myself. So, like, today I woke up and I got out of bed and I was like, ooh, my lower back's killing me. Because you was throwing the kids all weekend. You know what I mean? So it's a double-edged sword there. You want to play with them and do stuff with them, but I'm having to now figure out new ways to play with the kids and do things with them because they're getting too big for me to pick up and throw up in the air and do all. I'm not gonna be able to do all that with them much longer. I'm just not. My body's not gonna allow me to. So it is what it is. I need to clear this table. Welcome. Look, Rue had chicken and rice with Daddy. Then after she had a bowl of chicken and rice with Daddy, she needed more chicken and rice. Well, I didn't have any more chicken and rice. So I had to make more chicken and rice. She ate a dent out of the bowl and decided she was done. She won't eat with her spoons anymore. She has to eat with the big kid's spoon and the adult spoon. She doesn't do the kid's silverware anymore. Now, not only that, she has to pick her own spoon. She don't get the teaspoon, y'all. She gets the tablespoon out every time. And she's going to town like a shovel with the tablespoon. But honey, she eat. So I'm going to put the rest of her chicken and rice in a bowl and she can have it tomorrow. She's a mess, y'all. An absolute mess. Oh. So Daddy traveled today to go pick up the body for that golf cart, the project one that he's trying to fix up to resell. Because that's income for us. You know what I mean? So he found a body at a spectacular deal. It just meant him driving all the way to Virginia this morning to get it. So he left here early this morning, drove all the way to Virginia, got the body, turned around and came back. We were able to do a little bit of ride with the kids around the property on the golf cart. Came back in and did dinner and started getting them ready for bed. And then they decided to play cards at the lodge, and he went and played the cards at the lodge. I was like, booyah, good day. We had a good day. So kids are down. Daddy's at the lodge. I'm cleaning up. Done. Up. I know, I should have said got the golf cart body. Alright, let me finish clearing this table off, and then I'll be ready to, Alright, let me finish clearing this table off, and then I'll be ready to, put Rue's food in a bowl and get started on our salmon, because we're doing salmon in the air fryer tonight. Oh, man. Normally, before live, I've already done all this. But that didn't happen tonight. how's it going, loves? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the 1st of March, Peggy. Thanks, Sherry. I love you, mean it. Can we get 50 different people to do a march? One of the little marches. 50 different people. By all means, we'll accept all others. But if we can do 50 different ones, it'll give us a great boost in our community involvement. I love you, Mina. I appreciate you. Thanks, Keisha Marie. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Robin. Robin D. Send me a message on here so that I can talk to you after the live. I got something to tell you. I received something of yours back that you've been waiting on. Mysteriously, it appeared. Compliments of Huxley James. He did a doozy on me, baby. He headbutted me in the eyeball. Or in the eye bone. Hey girl, hey, what's up? Thanks, Tiger. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Susie Jenkins. Thank you, Kelly Reese. So, listen. Thank you, Jenny. Girl, it's sore, but it'll be all right. Hey, Carl, how's it going? Hey, Michelle. So, as most of you may or may not know, I don't know. Some of you may know and some of you may not. But the Gunkles have 2 dogs. They have Enzo and they have Ariel. Which Enzo is the Mastiff, the Bull Mastiff, and Ariel is the English Bulldog. English Bulldog they have had the longest. She is older in age. And she had some more medical problems this weekend. And unfortunately, after the tests and stuff were run, it was best that she crossed the Rainbow Bridge today. So they had to make that hard decision. So they're having a rough night. So we've already said a little bit of prayer for them. And we're going to keep them in our prayers because, you know, that's tough. That's a baby. You know what I mean? So... Charlotte, no, I will go tomorrow because tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, I have to go to town, like, all 3 days. In fact, my morning tomorrow, I have to go up an hour and a half to Boone in the morning and be there at 8 a.m., which means I have to leave here at, like, 6:30, to be on the safe side. I really need to leave by, like, 6:15 to be even safer because I think I need to get gas. So that'll buy me enough time to do everything I got to do and travel up safely. After the doctor's appointment, I have to leave Boone and drive back down to Lenore to take Huxley to school. Then after he's done with his 2.5 hours of school, I have to get him and come back home up the mountain. Then on Wednesday, we have to go back into town for Huxley's evaluation and come back home. And then on Thursday, Huxley has school, so I have to go back into town Thursday for school again. My poor van's going to be like, okay. And I am 99% sure after this, I know for a fact after this trip in the morning, I'm going to have an oil change. So I may as well add that to my list of stuff to do in the next 2 days. And that girl, synthetic, bye. But it's the best for my van, so I don't have an option. Well, I mean, I have an option, but I'm trying to make my van last. You know what I mean? I'm getting a bowl to put Ruth's food in. I'm telling you. Shit, that thing gonna be mad tomorrow. You hear me? I'm gonna burn up the road tomorrow. So this is Rue's chicken and rice. She decided she didn't eat all of. She ate almost half of Daddy's bowl of chicken and rice. You know? It was like, wow. All right. Girl, bye. Rocks! They are the god uncles to the parents. They're also the bing uncles. Nicole! Girl, I'm good. You should see the other guy. No, Huxley headbutted me in the eyeball. Oh, the in-law visit was great. Shorty, not safe. That's got to be Ashton. You know, it's life, baby. I ain't got no time for no filters or nothing. It is what it is. You get what you get. Boy. Girl, these are Wally World shoes. Wally World! And they're fantabulous. They got lots of cushion in them. And they look like they are tie shoes. But let's be honest here. My fingers are very, in the mornings especially, it's hard for me to get the tips of them working properly. Like, they don't bend like they need to because of my arthritis and stuff. So, girl, I do slide-on shoes. Not only for myself, but it is Velcro slide-on for the kids. I don't do tie shoes. These look like they tie, and they have a tie on them. I'll show you. It looks like a tied shoe, but really and truthfully, it's just like a fake tie put on there. So it looks like it ties the shoe. It really doesn't. It's really just a slide-on. So I'm here for a slide-on shoe. These are house shoes, though. See, I don't wear them outside. Only in my house. That's why the soles are so clean. So I have two pair. This is a green pair since today is St. Patty's Day. So happy St. Patty's Day. Plus my green shirt. So there's my green, okay? Plus I got green drawers on, but I ain't about to show you those. And I got green socks on. So lots of green today. Then I have a gray pair as well. And so it just depends on what I'm wearing. Girl, I coordinate in the house as well. But wow. Chelsea, thank you. Hey, Darcy, how's it going? Hey, Lori, thank you for the, girl, I have lost train of thought. Them things, them clothes. Arlene, so they had a little bit, they're having their floors redone in their house. So they needed to get away for the weekend because they needed to have the house empty for the guys to do all the floors at one time. So they were like, might as well get away. So, yeah. That's where they fall. And they got the ability to do it. You know what I mean? So, may as well. Alright, let me wash my hands. And I'm going to start to unwrap my salmon. Because I'm going to make some air fryer salmon tonight. Salmon. Hey, Bonnie. Look, Bonnie, go in and turn the notification bell off and on again. There's been an update, FYI, to the tickety tag. Yeah, that. That right there. What she said. Hey, girl, hey! Libby, yes, honey. My van, having my big old conversion van, you know what I mean? Knock it if you want to. I don't care. I love my big old conversion van. Love it to pieces. Would not trade it for the world. 99 all day long. Because sitting waiting for Huxley at school with Rue, we can sit and watch TV and chill. Because I'm trying to think. I do want to make cheesecake tomorrow night. So I might go get the stuff to make cheesecakes tomorrow night. But if I go into the store, that's all I'm going to get. You know what I mean? That's all. I don't have anything to go get yet. As far as like groceries are concerned. So, girl, yes. Nice little hangout spot. Don't have to get out the van for anything unless we have to go to the potty, you know. But Ruth's doing a pull-up and I'm potty training, so I'm going to take the potty with me. Her little training potty. Just take it with me. Alright. This is EVOO, and I'm putting a little bit on my pan because I want the salmon to have EVOO on the bottom. Extra virgin olive oil. EVOO. Hey, girl, hey, what's up? So I'm just going to spread this out like this, like so. Now, you can do salmon in the regular oven. I personally am doing it in the air fryer. I like the way it comes out in the air fryer because it kind of crisps and sears the outside, which is what you really want with salmon when you're cooking it anyways. And that way the inside does not dry out and get dry and flaky and gross. Because salmon, if it's dried out, is not good. Overcooked salmon is gross. IJS, I'm just saying. Hey girl, hey, what's up? Kayla! Girl, I bet you get the real fresh, good stuff. Alright, so somebody always asks, so I'm showing it to you. I get mine from the Wally World. These are individually wrapped fillets, okay? And then I just keep me a trash bag close to throw these wrappers into once I cut them and place them onto the pan. What's up, loves? So, lots going on this week. Looking forward to getting Huxley's evaluation done on Wednesday. That's going to be exciting. For sure. Ooh, this is a good song. What's up, love bugs? Do not forget, if we reach 500K in likes and 500 shares, I will do a coffee mug giveaway. Starting again tomorrow night, there will be big prizes for top gifters. ×2, I said gifters. Tonight, there is a single top gifter prize. That is a coffee mug bundle. That gives you 3 coffee mugs and a candle. all together. They will be random coffee mugs. You know, I have 15 different designs and number 16 currently coming up. So, there you go. You know. That'll go to top gifter tonight. Hey, love bugs. Salmon, baby. Salmon. Open arms. Open arms. What's up? Fillets. Hey, yeah, I won't call them bricks. This was being a pain in the rump. Hey, girl. Jenny, thank you. Tiffany, if I can get good fresh salmon, I will do fresh salmon. But they are doing a remodel over on our Wally World. And so the seafood department is not currently got anything fresh available. So it's only a packaged option. Now, I found a fresh half slab this past summer that was like $27, but it was worth it. And if I could get that deal again, I would in a heartbeat. Because that was a big old half slab. Tomorrow morning will be interesting because it is Huxley's physical for school, plus his well child check, plus his shot updates tomorrow. And then I'm taking him to school and dropping him off. So, you know, it's gonna be an interesting day. So yes, before I do my salmon in the air fryer, I do thaw my fillets down. Of course, they're frozen, and I keep them frozen until I'm using them. But I normally just take them out in the morning before I'm going to use them and put them out. And then that way, by like lunchtime-ish, mid-afternoon, they're normally thawed on out. And if not, I know I've got a little bit more time. Once I realize that they have thawed, and I check them periodically throughout the day as I walk past the counter, you know. Once I know they have thawed, I'll throw them in the refrigerator so they stay cold until I'm ready to use them. Now, thanks, Sherry. Tell them, girl. Tell them. Tapping don't cost you nothing. And it helps me out tremendously. And if we make it to 500K in likes and 500 shares, I do a coffee mug giveaway, just at random. Now, our top gifters, of course, top gifter tonight, number 1, will get a coffee mug bundle. Hey, girl, hey! I hope you're having a good evening. Liz, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Jenny. That's 2 different Jennies. Both of you, thank you. Sean Millis Music. Welcome, welcome to the house. Now, Listen, tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is, of course, I'll make content throughout the day. Oh, yes, I have them on the counter with my wallet. I think that I'm going to try tomorrow during the day to do some van video. Because it's going to be me and Ruru in the van. And she doesn't care, like, if I'm parked and I cut music on and listen to music. She doesn't mind. Like, she'll sing with me and all. So I think music on and listen to music. She doesn't mind. Like, she'll sing with me and all. So I think part I'll do some, like, more singing stuff for y'all. But we'll just we'll do some track stuff, like I did the anchor holds and stuff. And Come Jesus Come, because I'll be in the van, so I have the whole surround sound system. Doot doot. SG, okay, thank you.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to the Delilah Show. Who is this? Nancy, what can I do for you?
Yes, Huxley has headbutted me. Welcome to the black eye from a headbutt.
Now, refresh my memory. She was with the birth mom. And then you got her, and then there was abuse. Yes, she went back. Yes, I think it was about 4 or 5 times. And then
I am trying to make room to get them all on this pan. Because I still got 2 more to go. I guess out of everything that's going on this week, I know there is a lot going on this week. But with everything going on this week, I'm most excited about the evaluation for Huxley on Wednesday to see where we are on the autism spectrum and to get our IEP. That like puts us a step closer towards his IEP being in place. You know what I mean? So that's one of my biggest, like, pushes for this week. And biggest, like, exciting moments that I really am ready to get through. You know what I mean? It's a major move forward, and I'm looking forward to processing through it and getting it done. So that we can get some answers and get some more laid out direction and to get some openness. But the thing is, like, we're already seeing progress just in this little bit of time of him already being in school for a couple of days. Like, he's never played with blocks before, and now he's wanting to play with blocks and stack blocks. And he never was really interested in playing with toys unless he was just there to chew on them. And now all of a sudden he's doing that again. He's actually playing with them, not just chewing on them. You know what I mean? So there's lots of progress already. So it's gonna be exciting to see. All right. Hey girl, hey! So that is the 2-pound bag of salmon. There are 5 bricks normally per bag. Not bricks. See, I said it again. There's 5 fillets per bag. So, this is enough. The Gunkles, they can eat salmon on their diet. So, the Gunkles will get some salmon, and then we'll have salmon. So normally I just split it. I send 5 there and 5 here, or 4 and 6. It just kind of depends. Depends on how many get eaten before I start divvying them out. So I'm going to drizzle olive oil over them one more again. On top. And I don't like coat each one. I just put some on each one because I got enough oil on there to keep working it on it. Then we go brush that on down like this, like so. Make sure it's worked all the way around the edges on each fillet of salmon. Hey, Tex Gen X, how are you? All right. Coated. Lime. Limon. Hello, all my peeps. Hello, my Fami family. Hello, my newbies in the room for the first time tonight. Welcome, welcome. This is meal prep for tomorrow and possibly the next day, depends on how long it lasts. There are 4 grown men and 2 children that eat from this. So, I make enough for everyone to have plenty. Some garlic we're going to need in a minute. What's up? Harley, I will eat pretty much any fish except for there's one that's really fishy and I'm not here for it. But I can't remember which one it is. I'll know it if I saw the name of it. Had to go get my other jaw. Janice, so catfish, that is correct. If you don't remove the skin, it is. But now I'll eat catfish fillets. I'll eat that all day long. So I really don't, I guess there's, I don't know. Maybe there's not any I don't really eat. I don't know. Alright, seasonings. So there's the blackened seasoning. There's some dill weed. Cilantro lime. So Melissa Hall, when I am cooking this for the next day, I don't cook it entirely through. So if I'm going to cook it to eat it immediately, I'm going to do all my seasoning stuff. I'm going to place it in the air fryer at 350 degrees, and I'm going to run it for 18-ish minutes because I like mine kind of crisp on the outside. If I'm not running it, I'm going to do it for the next day. I'm only going to run it in the air fryer for about 10-ish to 12 minutes. And then I'm going to pull it out and let it cool and put it in the refrigerator. It is not cooked completely through. Then that way when you reheat it for the 10 minutes the next day at 325, lower temperature at the reheat, it will cook it the rest of the way through and not dry it out. Perch, I think that is one of the ones that's kind of fishy. That sounds like it. I think that's the one that my mama was eating that night. I was like, girl, Lori, so it won't fit in the air fryer, but I will be able to do it in the baskets about 3 to 4 fillets at a time, depending. All right, I'm also gonna do just some regular old black pepper on it. So we're going to black pepper.
As tonight's Delilah Dilemma sponsor, The Chosen Last Supper portrays the dramatic events of Holy Week, including Jesus.
Run back through them again. Cilantro, lime.
And the Last Supper. When I got to visit the set of The Chosen some time ago, I was amazed how well their production team recreated with such authenticity the beauty of the Holy Land. The Chosen Last Supper is a must-see.
Dillweed.
Theatrical event starting March 28th.
Oh, yes. Okay, so if you want to help boost the shares and the likes fast so that y'all can get to the coffee mug giveaway fast, if you will hit share, copy link, and do that 20 times, then come back over here, hit the heart, hit your finger and make hearts for at least 20 times, and then shoot a little comment out that says, hey girl, hey, or enjoying the live. Throw out some hearts. Do a little something in the comments, and then repeat process. It boosts everything a lot faster. If you comment FYP, it puts us out on the FYP, so it'll draw more people in faster as well. Help you meet your goal faster to win a giveaway. Alright, dillweed. Now this one does not have, it's just open top. So I kind of got to be careful because you get a little heavy handed with it. Not that it's bad. I like a little dillweed. I ain't mad at it. But I don't want it to be too dilly. You know what I mean? Deal, it's a big deal, baby. I was thinking earlier this afternoon, I was like, why did I make this appointment for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning? And I was like, that was so that you could take Huxley to school, ding ding.
If I let it go, how do I get rid of this feeling of guilt that's been inside me?
I roast my asparagus or do it in the air fryer to coat it with olive oil, put my seasonings on it and some grated Parmesan cheese, bake it in the oven at 320 degrees for about 25-30 minutes. If you want it all the way done, if you're doing it for meal prep, only do it for about 15 minutes. That way when you reheat it, it don't go to... Blackened.
You can do more without spending more. Learn how to save at Cox.com/internet. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Cox Mobile runs on the network with unbeatable 5G.
Now, I'm going to tell you something about this blackened seasoning. The flavor profile on it is fantastic. But I have learned that you can get a little heavy-handed with this, and it's not bad. I mean, if you like some kick, you know what I mean? But if you get too heavy-handed, girl, that kick will kick you. If you're not into a lot of spice. I wanted to see how... I don't mind it being a little heavy. But I wanted to see how it was. Girl, I did one real heavy-handed. And I got a little choked up. It was good, though. Made my nose run. All right, now some garlic. Some garlic. Garlic. Hey, love bugs. All right, room is grown, so I'm gonna do a repeat. I have a black eye. Huxley, my 4-year-old, headbutted me on the brow bone. Therefore, I have a black eye. It has been 3 days since it happened, and it has not healed completely. And it looks really bad, and it hurts like a booger. So, girl, I'm surviving. It does look like I have been to war, but I promise you I have not. Hey girl, hey! Do not forget, our top gifter tonight wins a coffee mug bundle. That is 3 mugs and a candle. All in a box together, boxed up, shipped out to you. Top gifter tonight. If we make it to 500K in likes and 500 shares, I will do an individual coffee mug random giveaway for likes and shares. Negative, Reagan. Never. Only way we leave in here is if the Gunkles leave here. No, ma'am. Never. Never. I've already said they could take the wood off the walls to make my box with, if you know what I mean. That final box. And I mean that. Twin! What's up, love bug? I love you, mean it. Girl, I got to set that down somewhere for a minute. Hey, girl, hey! Girl, why I got a puzzle piece? We have detected inactivity during your live. Bye. Oh, you're welcome, Gunkle Joe. We love you. And Gunkle Nene. Look, we, you know, there are rentals in here too. Don't forget that. You can rent one of the like the vacation rentals in here. So you can rent, there's a couple of the tiny homes that are up for rent, and they house a good many people. So, you know, like you can make it like a little family getaway. IJS, I'm just saying. Thanks, Debbie. Sound systems that already have surround sound and oh, that sounds too good to be true. That already have surround sound and oh, that sounds too good to be true. Owners have unique needs. Some feel the need to leave up holiday decorations year round. Others have the need to use their I'm trying to debate. I'm really considering. I am. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I probably don't need to. My tummy's going to say, girl, bye. Why'd you do that? But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Get more with Geico. I'm going to do it like I did last time. Love some garlic, baby. Yes, we love garlic. We are garlic connoisseurs. Roasted garlic. Dried garlic and seasoned like as a snack. Fantabulous. Roasted garlic cloves in the oven or on the grill. Fantabulous. Wouldn't trade it for nothing, girl. Alright, what I was saying was I'm going to add some more blackening and some more cilantro lime seasoning to these pieces down here, and they're going to be mine. It's gonna be spicy, but girl, I don't care. I'm craving it.
You're making a comeback.
Mmm.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in shape for summer, and who knows, I might be pregnant. I'm just picking. Having these weird fish cravings. Girl, look, Todd, you already know, baby. Already know. Goal achieved! First goal down. First goal down. Let's see. Let's find us a new one. Let's see. Somebody. Where's that? I have to, if I do the ones with the little timer thingies beside them, those are the ones that do us the best. So, how about the live on air? I'm pinning it. There you go. The live on air. There's your new goal. There's your new one. Hey, girl, hey! Top gifter tonight wins a coffee mug bundle. That is 3 coffee mugs along with a candle. Now, capers. I know there's a lot of people. Thanks for the lucky pot of gold. They are brined flower buds. They almost have an olivey pickly taste. They're kind of salty. So if you've never had them, there's your description, okay? Now, I learned something else. I'm not going to drain all this juice. Watch. I learned that if you do this, it adds for some fantabulous flavor. So, girl, I'm going to add it to it now. Had never done it before, but I heard some good things, so we're going to try it. What's up? Now, if you eat chicken piccata, if you eat chicken piccata, capers are in chicken piccata. Trying to think of some other dishes that you find it in. I've had it in just in lemon chicken. I've had it in some pork dishes. Risotto. Absolutely. What's up? So, Rue is she eats salmon and rice with us every time I make this. She loves salmon too. There's not much that she does not eat. And I'm not sure that if it bit her, she wouldn't bite it back. That's kind of the way she is. She eats a little bit of everything. So she eats very healthy. Huxley, it's harder for me to get the healthier stuff in him because he is so picky. Because he does have autism and he is on the spectrum. And his texture profile thing is way off the charts. He only does crispier outside textures, and then picks what he wants as far as the inside's concerned. It's hard to get vegetables and stuff in him, so I have to do veggie tater tots. Jamie Taylor, thanks for the fireworks. So there's just lots of additionals that I have to do with him. So I have to be tricky about how I get things in him food-wise to get all the vitamins in him. So I have to do yogurt bites that are freeze-dried, and you know what I mean? That being said, I know that as of 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were at 56 pounds, and he's extremely strong, hence my black eye. And it's just getting him to understand now that he is as strong as he is. And I cannot roughhouse with him like I used to because he's a lot stronger and he can hurt me now. Because I can only do so much as far as my lifting, throwing, and adjusting and stuff. You know what I mean? My body's not going to let me do it so much. So, getting a child with autism to understand that's hard. So, I have to like stop picking him up as much, and we have to learn to play at ground level, and I have to get on his level, and tell him, Sherry. Come on, if you ain't tapping, you must be napping. If you ain't sharing, baby, that's not caring. Hi, girl, hi. And baby, that's not caring. Hi, girl, hi. Salmon that's going in the air fryer. Thanks for the treasure box. Thanks for the lightning, the bears, the heart puffs. Thank you, guys. I love you, mean it. Thanks for the gifts, the likes, and the shares. Don't forget, if we reach 500K in likes, 500K in likes, 500 shares, I will do a coffee mug random giveaway. 1,000,000 likes, 1,000 shares, I do it again. So, look, the shares goal's getting there quick. Now I'm going to dip this in here, my little brush, and I'm going to brush on the olive oil and all right here, just to keep it from sticking. Forgiveness, even if. Hey, Nana boys, how are you, love? Good to see you this evening. All right, we're gonna do the salmon covered one. The garlic covered ones first, only because more of the garlic covered ones will be not cooked all the way through and be for, lunches and stuff for tomorrow. So I won't cook them all the way through. And no joke, I'll probably, because I'm going to be gone tomorrow most of the day and I won't get to eat one of these until late tomorrow afternoon when I come home. So I may go ahead and splurge and have one of these this evening for myself. So mine will be the ones without the garlic on them because they're spicier. I added the extra blackened seasoning on them. So this is going to be my walkover tray. I am going to flip you around so that you can see what I'm doing back there. Hang tight. And then I'll make my way over there. So let me put you there. Now I can make my way around here and turn you over here where we at. So this is my air fryer slash convection oven slash toaster and all in one. So I'll stick that in there on the rack. Turn it to the fish setting. Turn my temperature down to 350. And turn my time down to 4. I'm going to run on 15 minutes. There we go. She's running. That's it. That's all I do to them. Now I'm going to let those run. Those will not be cooked completely through. They will be partially cooked on the inside, but that's the way you want it if you're doing it for meal prep the way that I'm doing. So that way when you reheat it, it doesn't overcook the fish and dry it out. Because don't nobody want no dry, flaky fish. Bye. What's up? Suzanne RN, that's one of the first comments I've ever seen from you. These comments scroll by, especially when we're nearing 700 people plus in the room, sometimes 1,000 or more, I see, like right now, currently on my screen, it says, Bebe share the live, Bebe share the live, Bebe share the live, Andrew said hi. That's all I see on my screen. Because they scroll by fast. Yes, don't forget my cookbooks, tumblers, and coffee mugs, all available at hotmessfami.com. I made my coffee and it has gotten cold, so we got to heat this up real quick. Hey, Vicky L. I love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Babies are in bed asleep tonight. You don't hear Rue. You don't hear her tonight. You know why? Because she's exhausted. Do you know why you don't hear Rue Huxley tonight? Because he's exhausted. Kimberly, yes, I go back in the air fryer. I back my temperature down to 325. And I heat them at 325 for about 5 to 10 minutes. Depending, there again, how crispy you want the outside. And that'll finish cooking them the rest of the way through as well. My eye. New update for those of you just joining. Huxley is big and rough. And he headbutted me. So I have a black eye. This is day 3. He hit me right here, and his sore is all get out. There's literally a knot right there. Welcome to Fami's world. So, that is another thing with having kids with autism. They can't understand. Huxley is nonverbal, so he can't understand you. To an extent. I mean, he understands direction and stuff, but there's no communication there. And he doesn't understand rough play can get too rough. So, you know. And like I was telling everybody earlier, I had one of those moments where I was like, ooh, like I had thrown him up in the air twice, third time down. I caught him and was holding him right here, and he was like, ah, bop, and whacked me right in the eye. And I was like, oh, and I put him down, and he went, ah, and ran off that way. And I was like, oh, mother, had a few choice words, cried, and walked into the front living room, holding my eye and crying. And I was like, you know what? That's going to be a bruise tomorrow. So when the in-laws showed up Friday night, they were like, why is your eye black? I was like, already? For real? They were like, yeah, you got a black eye. I was like, well, that was a Huxley. So, there is a bundle for my cookbooks. That gives you volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2 random coffee mugs. That's the way that bundle works. If you already have one or two of my coffee mugs, 1 or 2 of my cookbooks, and only need like 2 other ones, there are a 2-book bundle where you can do 2 books and a coffee mug, or 2 books and a tumbler. Completely up to you. So there are those options. As for the coffee mugs, the coffee mug bundles that you can get over there at hotmessfami.com, you pick out which coffee mugs you want in the bundle. If you put random, I'm just going to pick random mugs. Cheers! There's some bundles over there too with like my canvas bags. I have a Fami canvas tote. There are bundles with that. There are bundles with tumblers. There's all kind. I try to do all kinds of little bundles over there for you. Shirley Johnson, you know, if I was one to wear makeup on a daily and I had some purple eyeshadow and some pink on hand, I would just mimic this side to match this side. It would be perfect. Cover girl. This too shall pass. That's what happens when you roughhouse with babies that don't understand. They headbutt you. Thanks, Debbie. Look, if he bopped the other eye at this point, I'd have this one healing and this one turning purple. They'd still be all off. I'm gonna just need him to stop headbutting me when we're playing. I'm gonna need him to stop being so rough. That's what I'm gonna need him to do. And thanks for the cheer up. Always something there to remind me. User that's just joining in for the first time. It just says user. So, and I hate to call people a user, but hey girl, hey. Thanks for joining in. I'm glad you're loving it. Look, this is a house of love, light, positivity. We come in just to hang out, wind down the evening together, listen to some music, do meal prep. I am a big coffee drinker. When I say big coffee drinker, girl, I don't play with those little 8-ounce coffee mugs. These are 15-ounce ceramics, okay? So, Serenity, Rita, and Maggie. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girls, hey. Look, y'all like the Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. I could pop up in there. We'd be the Golden Girls. The 4 of us. Photo shoot. All right, so let me show you. Hold up. Skirt. Did I do a live on Friday? I did not do a live on Friday because we had the in-laws showing up and they were late on arriving. So it kind of delayed me getting on live. So I was like, by the time we got them settled, it was 10:15. I was like, no live tonight. Then Saturday night, my plan was to do a live, but the kids did not cooperate. I didn't get the kids to bed till 10:30. So, 8-ounce coffee mug, 15-ounce Fami's coffee mug. Big difference. So, there are 15 different designs available. Number 16 in the works. So, girl, decaf is not, that ain't coffee. That is muddy water. Muddy water. Let me put my seasonings back up. Seasoning. Girl, I got to have the full force. Me too, baby. Me too. Hey, girl, hey. This is the song that me and Daddy walked down the aisle to. This is what we were escorted into. Sure was. Sure was. Thank you for the level up sparks. Let's see where we're at on our live. Girl, yes, it was Huxley this time. Huxley headbutted me. He got me good. Mimi, happy birthday. Oh, we should do that. Alexa, pause. So, how about that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday to all my birthday peeps in the house. Birthday. Tay Creel, thanks for joining the live and sharing the live so quickly. Bless your heart. I love you, Mina. I appreciate you. Girl, I didn't do nothing to my eye. That other fellow looked rough, though. I'm just picking. This is from Huxley. He headbutted me. Jennifer, thank you. I'm going to start doing singing telegrams, FYI. Y'all here for it? You know I'm bookable. Cameo. Hello. Hot Mess Funny. I'm over there too. You can book me for your birthday song. I'm on Cameo. Go do it. Book it. I'm ready. I'm sitting on wait. Hey girl, hi. I'm waiting on this first batch of salmon to finish up. It's got about 4 minutes left, and I'll take that first batch out, and we'll get the second batch on the go. So that's what I am working on this evening. Tomorrow night, I'm going to make cheesecake. I'm letting you know now. If you didn't know, you know now. Look, Gunkle Joe and Gunkle Nene's pan for salmon. Mine and Daddy's pan for salmon. So we normally do the salmon over a bed of rice or a salad. Those are kind of the options. You can eat it on bread, yada, yada, yada. But girl, that's not healthiest for us, you know. Unless you're doing the keto bread that the Gunkles make. Matt, 4 grown men and 2 children. Well, 1 child, because my 4-year-old won't eat this. My 2-year-old will, but my 4-year-old won't. What's up? JD, from South Carolina, reside now in North Carolina. Gunkle, the God Uncles or the Bing Gunkles? They're both. I think I'm going to do a chocolate cheesecake. And I don't know. I know I'm going to do a chocolate one for sure. But I don't know what else I'm going to do. I want to do 2 different flavors. Oh, like just now?
Just now, but no, we're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
His Nate Judge just told me.
That is awesome.
Because the police came in the front gate, I was like, what the hell? I'm like, are they here for me?
So, April, this cheesecake that I'm doing tomorrow night is really, really simple. And I've done it before on live. That was Daddy.
Yep, that's me. What are you making now? Oh,
I'm waiting for the first batch to come out.
What is it called?
Salmon. Salmon.
Yeah, but I thought it was what's her name at first because there's like all the light bars were on, and we pulled through the gate. And
1 minute.
I was like, what the heck is going on? But now I came here because they tried to call, and he wasn't answering.
Oh, they said, Daddy, I loved your video today.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I have a black eye.
I didn't do it. Huxley did.
Compliments of Huxley. He headbutted me. Don't forget, top gifter tonight wins a coffee mug bundle. The live on air is our current gift up for goal to be met.
Yeah, that's why they were.
Gift up for goal to be met.
Yeah, that's why they were. That's why the police were. Nate and Joe were going to come in here, but they were like, you were still live. Oh, live on air. Debbie.
Thanks, Jenny! Oh, he'll definitely be able to take care of himself in school if he's got to. For sure.
Butterfinger sounds good.
This is
And then
not.
someone else said, I made your cheesecake yesterday. But I did a caramel toffee one.
That sounds good. I kind of am digging something. I need a hot plate thingy, please.
Country Girl Wings that I haven't got my stuff. You know what?
I need a hot thing. If you haven't received something, you need to email me. I have no way of checking it during the live. Email's the only way you'll get a response for that. I can't look at it while I'm on live. Everything's on tracking, though, so it's very easy to find. One, two, three. There's the first three. Booyah! So the Reese Cup one, the only thing about the Reese Cup one is that it's like the peanut butter dried it out a little too much. That was the only downside to that one. I feel like the peanut butter, like, in order to do that one, you got to add more yogurt in order to get the peanut butter to keep the peanut butter from drying out. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that I would say about that one. Did the flavor profile turn out good? Yes. The flavor profile was spot on. But I feel like, having the extra yogurt in there would have been better. To keep it just the texture was not quite right. It was a little too dry. All right, I got 4 going in this round. I'm going to pop them in and I'm going to turn you around here so you can see. My time's already there. I mean, my temp's already there. I just have to up the time. There we go. Done. What's up? Oh, no seafood, she said. I'm highly allergic. I could still cook for you. Ooh, pineapple salsa. That sounds good. I've never heard of pineapple salsa, but that does sound good. So this is, look, I'm going to tell you one more again. This is compliments of Huxley James. He headbutted me right here. There's a big old knot, and it caused my eye to blacken. This happened on Friday. This is 3 days after. So, yes. Shirley. So, they sell that on the Zon. I got it personally from someone here within the community that had taken it out of their camper and was going to get rid of it. So, it got donated to me. This is by Elite Gourmet, is who it's by. And it is a broiler, air fryer, toaster, and convection oven and roaster all in one. So it does it all. Somebody here looked it up one night while we were on live, and I think it's like the 120 to 170 mark, somewhere around in there is where it was. Do I take aspirin? Yes, I do. I am on a daily aspirin regimen. Because I am on a daily aspirin regimen, I do bruise a little bit easier than most. So it's kind of one of the side effects of it's basically I'm basically on blood thinner. So I'm gonna bruise a little bit easier. So when I bruise, I bruise. Shirley, this thing is fantastic. It's the best air fryer that I have had in forever. I like this one, and I like the, I love the Drew Barrymore one. I love the Drew Barrymore one. Tweety Bird, I do 81 milligrams a day, every morning. For my heart. You know what I mean? Chicken tetrazzini. Yes, honey. Kathy Locklear, thank you for the live on air. It's that old Lodos. So I have a family history of heart disease. I am currently, like, everything is going pretty good. I have elevated, not high. I have elevated blood pressure. And I have had cholesterol issues. I've got my cholesterol and my blood pressure somewhat under check. It's time for just a checkup and follow-up. But I've gotten them under check without having to go on medicine. So that's good. I was on medicine for a full year and then was able to come off of it. So that's a positive thing. Bull hauler's daughter, take no bull. Love you, mean it. I appreciate you. Thank you. So we are in a tiny home. If you've not seen the full tour of our tiny home, I have it pinned on my page. Make sure you go watch it in full. Make sure you comment, like, share, repost. Make sure you're doing that with all my videos. It helps us out tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. If you're liking, sharing, duetting, stitching, commenting on my posts, I appreciate you. I love you, mean it. It doesn't cost you a dime to do it, but it's loads of love and support for us. So I appreciate you. That being said, about our tiny home, we have a double loft space. There's the original bedroom there. I am standing in what used to be the kitchen, living, and dining all in one because it's a tiny home. So this would have been the end of it, okay? That double doorway right there used to be sliding doors, and that was just a front porch. Then they closed in that front porch and made it a front living room. So that separated the living and the dining and created two separate spaces. So it's a living and then a dining kitchen combo. Then they closed in the side porch right here. That's where that step down goes. It steps down, and that's a big, massive living room that we use as a bedroom now. That's our master bedroom. On the back side of that room used to be a shed that they converted into another master bedroom. And it is the master bedroom laundry, but is now a playroom and laundry all in one. So I put a video up where you can actually see it all. But, yeah. Hey, girl, hey! Chills, baby, chills. Hey, Jameson! Love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. With Mom, hanging out. So yeah, don't let your 4-year-old headbutt you in the eyeball, because this is what happens. We are currently 1,100 square foot. Hey, girl, hey! And that happened Friday. This is like 3 days later. Crystal Collins, love you, mean it. Look, I'm hoping to do some meet and greets very soon. So, working on it. All the remodeling to this one and the additions were all done before we moved here. So, it was already all in place whenever we took possession. Oh, Kat, thank you, love. Love you, mean it. Robin Lawrence, hotmessfommy.com. This one is available there as well. When you get over there, if you're looking for the coffee mugs and you can't figure out how to find them all, click the coffee mug where it says limited. Click that picture and slide it over. You'll be able to see all the coffee mugs there. The only one that is not listed in that list is the Kleenex Kelly coffee mug. She stands alone by herself because the background colors can be interchanged on those. Hey girl, hey! So we were looking for a community that we could comfortably live in with our children as a two-dad couple and family, and not have to deal with any boo-boo face or no words, because girl, we had already been around traveling with our RV and already found some issues along the way. So that being said, whenever Daddy went searching for LGBTQIA plus campgrounds that we could come to and visit with our RV, he found this one that were family friendly and were not pickle out. We got pickle patrol, baby. So we wanted to be somewhere we didn't have to deal with no boo-boo. You know what I mean? All the way around, no matter who you were, you know? So, very family oriented. You must be clothed here. It's a clothing required, not optional. You know what I mean? And it puts us in with our own community that will keep an eye out for us and keep us safe, especially with the babies. So we are a fully gated community. Unless you're, supposed to be here, you can't be here. So that's the way it rolls. So love it. LGBTQIA, A meaning ally. So yes, we have straight people here too. Some that are full-time, some that are just that have places here and only visit, on their off time. But yes. Gypsy, thanks for the follow, love. Hey girl, hey! Don't forget, if we make it to 500K in likes and 500 shares, I will do a random coffee mug giveaway. Top gifter tonight, that would be in the gold, will receive a coffee mug bundle. That is 3 of my coffee mugs and a candle all in one box together, boxed up and shipped out to you. That's what we do, booze. That's what we do. Ooh, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? This is my, this is the pan from Biscuits this morning. I got to load the dishwasher tonight, too. Girl. This is compliments of Huxley James. He headbutted me. I'm good. What time is it? All right. It's 11:02. I'm getting ready to start a time. Look, we have great minds. All right. I am getting ready to start a timer. Okay. Top gifter will be the winner for the big bundle. 500K in likes, 500 shares, we'll get a random giveaway on a coffee mug, okay? That being said, it is going to be let me get my little tablet. Let me cut her on. Her battery done give way earlier. Hold on just a minute. Once this comes back up, I'm going to start a timer. I was about to say, please don't spill out all over the counter. This is one of Huxley's favorite little meals. Or not meals, snacks. It sometimes turns into a meal, depending on what mood he's in for the day. Oh, I knocked my Light cord out. Oh, I knocked my light cord out. It went dark. So these things right here, he loves these things. I don't know why, but he does. They're not horrible, but it's the crunch. We were good this weekend. It's been very, very windy. And once we have those big storms come through like that, it is normally very windy here in between the mountain ranges because we're between two mountain ranges. So today was our windy, and it was rather chilly today. It didn't get very high in the temperature range today. Come on, stinking thing. This thing is slow. Grandma was slow, but she was old. Might as well wipe the screen while I got a chance. 50% of our goal has been met! Yes, how many more of the goals can we do tonight? I normally have like 4 lined up, so... This is number 2. Let me get my little... Alright, 20-minute timer. Starting now. 20 minutes. 20 minutes on the clock. Top gifter. First place only. Top gifter only. And if we make it to 500K and 500, I'll do a coffee mug giveaway. I love you a minute. Eric's my hails. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. Thanks for joining. If you hear your family, welcome to the Fami family. I love you, mean it. Rosie R, thanks for the follow. Katie, thanks for the shares, love. How's it going? So we're winding out the evening, finishing up our salmon for the evening. And then I will be done with my meal prep for tomorrow. Then I just have to put everything up. So we are what was I saying? Cat, I don't know when spring break falls around here. I don't know, because my kids are just starting school. Misty G, thanks for the subscription, love. Whoop, whoop. Our subscriptions are building. Our subscribers are building. What was we talking about? Spring break. I don't know when spring break actually is. My kids have just started. My youngest, my 4-year-old has just started school. So, and it's only a 2-day-a-week program. So, I don't know. Andrew, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask that. Mary said theirs is now. All right. So I'm going to put another piece in here for Gunkle Joe, because this is Gunkle Joe's pan. And then that's mine and Daddy's pan. Hey girl, hey! I am actually... Crap. How can I do this? Gracefully and grandly. This spatula is really big. It's a lot to work with. Okay. Gunkle Joe. Dun, 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 dun. Boo! Salmon. Now, this is my pan for in him for us, for me and Daddy. So I'm gonna scoop these out and put them in here. And then I can cook the last of them. So that's mine and Daddy's. Those are basically Daddy's. Alright, last one's going on my little pan. I'm just leaving you sitting there while I scoop these because there's no sense in turning you around just to turn you back around again. Turn around every now and then. Oh. Alright. Last batch. Going in. Turn this to the fish setting. Take the temperature down because it starts it at 450 regardless of what setting you put it on. That way it's adjustable to whatever you want. And I'm going to run mine a little bit longer because I'm probably going to have a little bite tonight. I don't know. I may and I may not. Even if not, it'll still be alright because I eat mine cold over salad. Doesn't bother me any. I'm not going to heat mine again. Oh, I'm glad you got your mug today. There's a lot of people receiving their stuff today. So, this week will be a lot of arrival for a lot of people's stuff. Jace Anderson, love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday. I appreciate you. Southern Mama 20, how's it going? This is compliments of Huxley James. He headbutted me in the corner of the eye. That's the big old knot right there. And that's the black eye that resolves 3 days later. Hello. Hello. All right. Let's check this timer so we can see where we're at. I wish you would show me the timer on the screen. It would make a lot more sense. 13 minutes and 43 seconds. Top gifter only will be the winner tonight. And if we make it to 500K and 500 shares, a random coffee mug. Same thing for 1,000,000 and 1,000. Do it again. Shawnee, right, girl? If I knew how to do the other side, I could have made a match. Thanks, Marissa, for sharing, as always. Hey, Sharon, how are you? The plant behind me. Plant behind me. What? Please tell me more about the plant behind you. The bulb. Oh! Up there? It took me a second. That is an amaryllis that, of course, they brew. The way when they're done like that, they'll bloom at Christmas. Okay. Now that they're done blooming and they're green, I'm gonna cut the wax off of the root ball and clean it up real good and drop it into dirt and then plant it, and it'll start doing its thing and it'll bloom in the spring like normal. You know what I mean? But as long as it's done like that, it's not gonna. It's gonna stop producing. But one of the gentlemen in here, they brought them down at Thanksgiving and put them on the table, a bunch of them, and everybody took one. And when it was all said and done, there were still like 4 left on the table. So I was like, well, I will take 2. So I was greedy and took 2. excuse me. A little gassy. We were lucky. We had a lot of rain, and it got windy and gusty and like stormy, but we never got any like severe weather. So we were blessed on that end. Hey Susan, how are you, love? Chanel, it's sore, especially right there, because when he headbutted me, he hit me right there on the brow bone. So there's a knot right there. So it is sore as all get out. But yes, that is one of the advantages to living in the valley, in between two mountain ranges. The mountain ranges protect us from a lot of that bad weather as it crosses over. It may hit the tops of the mountain ranges, but we kind of get shielded from it, which is a good thing. Hey, girl, hey. Cat, it was not from anger. So we were playing. I had been tossing him up and down in the air. And I caught him the last time and was just kind of holding him right here. And he was, had his legs straddled behind me. And he just kind of like reared back and was like laughing. And he come back up and he headbutted me. Just playing. It wasn't intentional or anything. It just happened. Par for the course. Yes, Daddy made it home safe. Do you know he don't have no knot on his head, no bruise, no nothing. You want to talk about hard-headed? There you go. Here's your sign. Here's your sign. Come on, guys. We're halfway to our goal. 20 more of the live on airs will meet that goal completely. Can we meet that one tonight? Brenda, thanks for the follow. Brenda Davis, welcome to the Fommies family. If you hear you family, that's the way we roll. I love you, I mean it. I pray for my Fommies family morning, noon, and night. When I say my prayers, I'm praying for you. I call you out and call you my Fommies family. So, I love you, I mean it. I appreciate you. Maureen, if you're going to do them in the oven, bake them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. If you're going to do them for meal prep, same as here. You're running for about 15 to 17 minutes. If you're going to cook them for the next day, for the same day, run them at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Hey, girl, hey! Thanks for the live on air. Sharon, thank you. Melissa, thanks for the rose. Susan, so all of my coffee mugs, tumblers, cookbooks, available at my name here, hotmessfommy.com. When you get over there, you can buy the coffee mugs individually. There are some box set options over there for you as well, where you can do like 2 cookbooks and a coffee mug. You can do 3 coffee mugs and a candle. You can do 2 cookbooks and a tumbler. You can do all 4 cookbooks and 2 coffee mugs. There's lots of options over there for you. So make sure you're checking out all those bundle deals. I put those together so that y'all can get a break on all that and, save you a little bit on shipping and all as well. I love you. I mean it. I appreciate you. If I'm doing it in the oven, I do cover with tinfoil only because I have an LP and so I have an open flame and I don't want it to char the top. Now, doing it in here, I don't have to, because I don't have that open flame. Hey, funeral lady, how are you, love? Hey, Christina in Michigan. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you for being a silent watcher for a while. I mean, I don't appreciate you being silent, but I appreciate you being here. Come on, girls, speak up. We won't bite, I promise. Hey, Terry and Ruby, how are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Kim Richardson, how are you, love? Hey, Diane. Oh, funeral lady, thank you, love. Medicare Mandy, how's it going? Teresa Walter, thank you, love. Let's see. We're at 6 minutes. 6 minutes, basically. 6 minutes and 2 seconds. Top gifter and our final rundown for that 500K to do a coffee mug giveaway. All you got to do is tap the screen to get us there. Tap, 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 tap. Hit them likes and shares. Let's sing a song or two. Why not? What you want to hear? Some. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? And if you do, all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. Every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. What's up? Up, Dana Sue. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Whoop, whoop. All right, give me another one. Give me another one. We got just a few minutes left. I don't know. I ain't looked again yet. Doo-ga-doo. Ooh. I don't know supper time. In the garden, I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear sounding on my ear, the Son of God is closest, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, And he tells me I am his own. And the joys we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Oh, let's see. There's a lighthouse. Let's see. There's a lighthouse on a hillside that overlooks life's seas. When I'm tossed, oh, it sends out a light that I might see, and a light that shines in darkness now will safely lead us on. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, my ship would sail no more. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to him, for Jesus is the lighthouse, and from the rocks of sin he has shone the light around me, that I might clearly see. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, tell me, where would this ship be? Now everybody that lives around us says, tear that lighthouse down. The big ships don't sail this way anymore. There's no use in it standing ground. Then my mind goes back to that stormy night when just in time I saw the light from that old lighthouse standing there on a hill. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to him, for Jesus is the lighthouse, and from the rocks of sin he has shone the light around me, that I might clearly see. If it wasn't for the lighthouse, tell me, where would this ship be? Oh, thank you, Sherry. Here you go. Time is up. Time is up. Time is up. And our top gifter of tonight's live is Miss Jamie Taylor. Jamie Taylor, you are the winner of the bundle, the box bundle giveaway tonight. That'll get you 3 coffee mugs and a random candle. Congratulations, congratulations. Jamie, if you will, send me an email, hotmessfami@gmail.com, with your name and shipping address. I'll get those items boxed up and shipped out to you. Congratulations, congratulations. Thanks to all who have contributed and gifted tonight, been part of the live, who've liked and shared and commented. I appreciate you so, so much. I am going to wind it on down for the evening. and give you just a couple more songs while I'm closing it out here before I go. Don't forget, we will be live again tomorrow night. I'm going to do the cheesecakes in the air fryer tomorrow night. So that's what's up for tomorrow night, so you know. Then I will be out and about all day tomorrow. So lots of out and about video content for tomorrow. So that'll be enjoyable and something different, of course. You never know what's going to happen when I leave the property. So before we go, how about a little bit of, how about some, my love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than a pine tree blowing tall upon a hill. My love is purer than a snowflake that falls in late December, honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and honest as the song of a whippoorwill. Or a little bit of, how about some, I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you'd just left me alone. I was almost home. He said, oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission. He said, boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. Yeah! Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for me to let you know I want to thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweethearts. Good night. Teddy bear, prayers and hugs and love for you, your family, and that sweet grandbaby. I love you. I mean it. Definitely calling them out. Calling Dawn out for sure. Love you, mean it. And we'll keep calling her out for sure. Please keep us posted. I love you. I mean it. All right, my loves.